I've always been proud to be from North Carolina, have always tried to make North Carolina a better place, do my little part to help out and helping things along, whether in state government, civic life, in the community in which I live with my friends. I think we all want to try to make things a little bit better. So it is quite an honor to be given the Spirit of North Carolina Award, in large part because I'm so proud of being from North Carolina.
People get involved in state government service for a lot of different reasons. Ronnie's reason is the purest and I think probably rarest of all, and that is that he just loves the state of North Carolina. And being a public servant is the best way for him to show that love day in and day out.
He believes in the mission of state government, which is that we're here to serve the people of North Carolina. He truly believes that in his heart, and his work shows that. And he inspires other people to do that as well. That's one of the best things about Ronnie, is that he brings out the best in everybody else that he's working with.
Ronnie was my boss at the Department of Insurance for almost 30 years. He's always been very thorough, very thoughtful. He likes to consider the implications of anything. And quite often he would drive us crazy doing that. He would laugh and say, this may be more than you wanted to know, and sometimes it was more than we wanted to know, but it was most often what we needed to know.
I remember the first time I met Ronnie Condrey, and we were up in the office, and he said, come here, I want to show you something. And he's showing me these different people who have worked in the Office of State Human Resources and the different people who have worked for the state of North Carolina, and he starts telling me these stories or narratives about these people and the important work they had done, and how every state employee has that story of what they've done to be able to help their state. And that's how Ronnie really, if I can use that expression, really pulled me in. And it's his ability to tell these wonderful and very genuine narratives that really opens you up and immediately makes you feel comfortable, at ease, and makes you love being around Ronnie.
I've known Ronnie since 1993. He was the HR director at the Department of Insurance. When I met him, I was what was then called the State Personnel Director, now the State Human Resources Director. And we faced a number of challenges. We renovated the system by which we hired people. We had a number of hurricanes. All those posed a number of new challenges to the human resource system. They seem sort of minute compared to what we face today, but they were huge challenges, and obviously they were controversial challenges. You had to face and deal with your workforce in a way that they could remain effective, but you also had to apply the rules and the law appropriately. Ronnie was always good at coming over, talking through issues for his department, and having solutions at the time that he came to talk them over. And those solutions were very practical. Not only were they practical in terms of the human resource policy, but they were very practical in terms of how to address the real needs of his people.
Ronnie is kind of one of those behind the scenes guys, so he works on anything that he knows is meaningful and helpful to managers, HR people, and all the employees. So he will figure out what matters most today, and then he'll just work on it. He'll call everybody he needs to call. He will help everybody that needs help with it. And a lot of the policies and just the general working conditions that we have in state government over the past 40 some years, if you won't want me to dwell on that. But a lot of those are really because of a lot of the work that he's done in the HR director meetings that we've had over the million years we've been together. He asks so many questions and he stays on stuff, and really it makes it a better place to work in state government. He's amazing.